What can change in a relationship? This is Thinking on the Box, where we explore varied thoughts. When you think about change, a healthy kind of change within a relationship, whether this be a friendship, a one of love with your partner, or a one that's familial, what change should you expect? What change is quote unquote acceptable? Well, the changes that are acceptable are the ones that have room for growth. And this might be a little hard to hear, but when it comes to perspectives that is not open to criticism or that can evolve, those are, points where there is a very high likelihood where that will jeopardize our relationship. For me at least, the easiest example of this is when it comes to a relationship of love, is you guys are not aligned with your future goals. Now, while I do understand that future goals are subjective and should be reasoned out, thought over, and really considered, all the facets before it should be acted upon, the concept of wanting a better life, of always pursuing a new goal, of always trying to keep stability, those are very key indicators of, where you want to go for the future or where your partner wants to go. And you have to almost align with it. If you are always of the mentality where safety is the best and you don't want to take too much risk, while your partner is the opposite, where, moderate risk, but always seeking a better future, then that may be a point of contention. And why it's important to understand these critical points is the fact that relationships, like with anything, will grow and change. Opinions, beliefs, goals, everything can change. So the relationship has to be able to almost adapt to those kinds of things. But certain mentality, certain viewpoints won't change for people, and that's okay. If you have something that you don't want to bend upon, like your religion or your viewpoints on children, that is 100% okay. But those are points that should be discussed very in depth and very openly so that you and your partner can have a mutual understanding. So if you're seeing this today and you're wondering why there's so much tension in your relationships, maybe it's time to almost uncover those critical points. And the reason why is so you can have an honest conversation, because not every relationship is worth keeping after a certain point. There are some relationships that are only meant to be part of your life to serve as a lesson and to serve to build your character. Not everything is meant to be maintained.